Does it feel like Groundhog Day? One day we expect something and the next, well, it's simply not there. What's going on? Why so many times do we expect this Ripple meeting with the SEC to find so many times that it simply doesn't happen? We're going to break down what's going on and is there still a meeting going on? August the 1st, SEC versus Ripple. All of that in this video. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you're bullish on XRP. With that being said, let's get into this video. So welcome back everybody. Turn your notification bell off. You want to stay up to date with everything going on in this crazy cryptocurrency world. And we're here on the US Securities and Exchange Commission's website where we're looking at upcoming meetings and events. Now, we've been talking about it all week. The expectation of a 1st of August closed meeting. Now, we've always said that it doesn't specifically state it. We did actually have that leaked filing that looked like it was a Ripple SEC settlement, but the closed meeting once again has been cancelled for tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which obviously a lot of people expected. Now, I guess the question would be why? Why would that meeting have been cancelled? Have we agreed a settlement? Rumours going around that that could be the case. Do we believe Judge Annalisa Torres will announce this on Friday? We know that she likes to announce and judge and ultimately do all her doings on a Friday. It would close it down quite nicely. Speculation right now is running riot. And ultimately, if you go right back to the very start, we don't actually know if this specifically was a meeting with the SEC and Ripple, but it has to come soon. The reality here is time is running out, and it's running out for Gary Gensler. And if you imagine a pro-cryptocurrency Donald Trump coming in, well, this will go away pretty quickly as Gary Gensler simply won't have a job. So this has to move sooner rather than later. And as every day goes by, two things in my opinion are happening. One, I am getting more and more convinced that it's an absolute win for XRP and the settlement will be in line to what they want. And the SEC is losing its grip on the absolute thing they hold dear, which is regulating cryptocurrency. We know that by the announcement we got today, in which the SEC filed a lawsuit against Binance last year, and its charges, the regulatory claimed several third-party tokens were unregistered securities. They've gone back on that, reversed it, and ultimately now saying things like Cardano, Solana, Matic, and many others are simply not securities. And this is very bullish indeed. This supports the narrative around what we want. We haven't actually seen the price leap back up, but it absolutely sits exactly where we think. And once again, the SEC softening their approach when it comes to it. The reality is there's too much money to be at stake, not only just for investors, but for the US government as well, particularly when they're dumping billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin on the markets as well. But there's a really interesting article here from Bitcoinist saying the legal situation is notably complex. The proceedings are complicated by pending motion. On April 29th, Ripple submitted a motion to strike against new expert materials introduced by the SEC declarations and exhibits from a new expert witness, Andrea Fox. This motion is still awaiting a decision from Judge Netburner, pivotal as it could significantly influence the scope and remedies of the penalties. The timing for ruling became a topic of intense discussion amongst users when queried about how long Judge Torres will take the decision. Rispoli noted it's seen some courts take a whole year. However, don't worry, won't take near that long. I can see it being no longer than 3 months, which would be September at the latest. So there's another date for a potential XRP settlement. I still think we might see something on Friday, which will be good news. Again, then we'll continue just to see where we get to. Fingers crossed we will get it. But I think as time goes on, in my opinion, you look at what's coming up, a presidential election coming in November. Could this be a wait till September, announce the Ripple settlement, done and dusted? On top of that, an FOMC reduction in rates, all play into a political Democratic push to elect Kamala Harris. Maybe. I mean, that's speculation, but it kind of feels like we're playing out in some sort of sentiment and ultimately getting to that place. And I think that's where it all starts to get pretty interesting. And more importantly, we do know that people are incredibly bullish on when XRP is going to move. We also know there is a significant amount of inflows waiting to come into this. Once that announcement has been made, everyone has been sat on the sidelines waiting for this finalized decision around what happens with XRP. And I think once we do get that, we talked about this the other day, I do expect a significant flow of investment into XRP, as well as huge strategic partnerships going to come out to support the ongoing narrative around cross-border payments, as well as being the token of choice for institutions and obviously the banking systems as well. We'll see this play out. Don't forget, now listed on the CME, and we already know there are certain banks that accept it or that are partnering in XRP. Chase Bank as an example, and many others. HSBC, Bank of America, we've talked about previously. So what's going on in the chart price right now? Well, we still are in a very good place, considering we got a bit of a correction on BTC of about 1.9%. XRP still holding up in the 1% mark and actually broke out of this bull flag pattern, which is a very positive move and absolutely is looking to retest these higher ranges. Now, we got rejected at 65 cents. I'm looking for us to retest it a little bit higher, around 70 cents, but absolutely expect a big move. I would absolutely expect us to retest the dollar very, very quickly if we were to get any news indeed that would come out about XRP. What we can say though is, for once, this is actually a nice upward trajectory that we're going with XRP. Lots of people are getting excited. Lots of people buying the news and hopefully will not be disappointed. Obviously with XRP, when we don't get an announcement, people tend to move on, tend to dump their bags, and we start this cycle again. But make sure you subscribe to the channel because we'll keep you up to date with all that information as it breaks. Do check out the links if you want to follow me on social media, or equally just check out some of the links for not only leverage trading, but equally a project I've got coming up very, very soon. We'd love you to be a part of that. But the week's not over yet. We've still got a couple of days. Keep your eyes peeled. Is this meeting done? Is the reason why it was cancelled because there's already an agreement? We already know there's been some significant amounts of XRP moved around, namely to the tune of around $15 million. Does that seem about right for a fine? Quite possibly. As always, hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest in XRP content, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.